to exist. Alright, so like, the appearance of Pokemon and like how cool they are is 100% subjective. But, here's the order, right? For the water ones anyways. Number 1 is going to have to be Blastoise for like the final evolutions. Like, Blastoise is the best, man. He's just the best. I love, you know, the whole giant turtle thing he has going on. Second would have to be for Alligator, because I just think it's a giant crocodile. Like, I don't know, I just have a thing for giant amphibians or reptiles or whatever, I guess. They just look really cool to me. Like, they're not over-designed or anything like that. And then who would be number 3? Number 3 would probably be Empoleon. I think his design is amazing. Oh my goodness. I mean, first off, he's an emperor penguin. Like, does it really get better than that? Yeah, no, man. On certain days, I might put Empoleon above for Alligator, even. Alright, then number 4 would probably have to be... yeah, Greninja. I'd have to put Greninja number 4. So again, why I think he's overrated, because there's 3 above him, but... he's still, like, he's a ninja frog, like, come on. That's pretty good. And then, after Greninja, at number 5, I would have to put... what's its face? Swampert. I'd have to put Swampert number 5. Like, I don't think his design's, like, the best or anything. Like, Swampert, you know, we're heading towards the lower end here. But, you know, he's still a pretty cool guy. I like what's going on there. And then we have, so yeah, that's 5. So number 6 would have to be Primarina. You know, I think she looks a little silly, but at the same time, she's kinda cute. I don't know, I like Primarina. Like, it's not that I dislike her. I like Primarina. But I just don't like her design quite as much as I like all the others. To be fair, you know, it's a very girly design. She's literally supposed to look like a girl. But, so, I mean, that's that. And then the last one would have to be Samurai, because, I just don't like the 4-legged samurai. Like, I love the concept of samurai. I love it. Like, Dewott is my favorite, like, tier 1 evolution for a starter. Dewott looks amazing. Like, Oshawott was okay, and then he evolves into Dewott. Dewott's, like, the best. But Samurai was just such a letdown for me. I thought when Dewott evolved, he was going to turn into this, like, really cool samurai dude. But instead he turned into this really fat seal, man. And I just couldn't get behind that. Could not get behind it, man. They ruined it. Am I ranking the water types only? I mean, I know the water type's the best, so... that's why I was ranking them. Because, like, obviously that doesn't include some of the, like, the fire starters, the grass starters. Because I love Blaziken's design. Blaziken's probably my favorite fire starter, besides Charizard, of course. I mean, Typhlosion's cool, but it's a little simple. I'm not a huge fan of, like, Pignite, or, I don't know, whatever his name is. I don't know the pig one. Infernape? Infernape's cool. He has a good design. It's better than the pig one. Delphox is amazing, but again, I still feel it's a bit more on the simple side. What's the other fire ones? What have I forgotten? Yeah, I did. Not all of them, right? Yeah, I did. Wait, what's Gen 7? Oh yeah, the Luchakitty! I don't remember Luchakitty's name, but Luchakitty's pretty cool. I like the Luchakitty. Good guy. He's way cooler than Primarina is, that's for sure. Put some respect on Emboar? Yo, my bad. Yo, Samurot's way better than Primarina? I mean, but like, that's the thing, right? Like, it's all subjective. Like, for some people, you know, like, some people hate Primarina, and like, I get it. Like, I get it. They hate the design. I don't hate the design for Primarina. I think she looks cool. I think she's cute. I think she's a beautiful Pokemon. But I just don't think her design is as cool as, like, almost all the others. The only water starter final evolution I would put Primarina over is Samurott. That's the only one. Yo, Incineroar? Oh, is that his name? Yeah, Incineroar's cool. Yeah, did I list? Yeah, I did Blaziken. Oh, actually, no, I think I did list all of them. Because I did the pig, I did... and Gen 6 is Delphox. I did Delphox. And I did... yeah, okay, yeah, that's all of them. I didn't really put them in a good order, but it was more just remembering who they were. And then let's see for the grass starters. Like, obviously Venusaur is, like, super cool. Oh, I'm not really a huge fan of, what's its name? Magnanium? I don't know, I think it looks kind of goofy. What's the third one? Gen 3. That's Trico. And yeah, Trico evolves into Grovyle. Grovyle evolves into Sceptile. Sceptile's pretty cool. That's a good design. Gen 4 is Turtwig, which eventually becomes whatever its name is. I think that one looks pretty cool too. Pretty sweet. It's got that whole, you know, giant turtle thing going on. I'm a fan of turtles, in case you haven't already noticed. And then Gen 5 is Snivy, which in my opinion, Snivy's like the coolest looking, of the 3 starters for Gen 5. And, what is it? Superior? Or something like that? I don't remember. But yeah, that's not too bad. Like, the grass starter is the best looking starter out of all the Gen 5 starters, in my opinion. The grass starter's pretty decent. Alright, if I could have some Pokeballs, please. And then Gen 6 was... yeah, that's Chespin again. Not that big in the Chespin! But yo, Decidueye in Gen 7, dude? Yo, Decidueye, man. Oh, that's a good Pokemon. Gosh darn it, wrong button again, Vinx. What are you doing? Yeah, roll it greater than all grass starters? I don't know. I'm too attached to Bulbasaur. And like, as much as I don't like Meganium, I think Chikorita is really cool. I think it's very cute. I mean, roll it. I mean, to be fair, I think all the base evolutions for the grass starters are all good. Like, except for Chespin. Like, Chespin's like the one I'm not really that big a fan of. Superior greater than Emboar? Yeah, I would say that. Okay, dude. Let's go. 709 on Nidoran. That's the fastest I've had all day. Literally the fastest Nidoran today, dude. Let's go. Alright, this is it. This is where the run starts. Rollet's greater than Bulbasaur fight you? I mean, it's so subjective, man. And like, Rollet's a really cool-looking Pokemon, so I'm not gonna fight you that hard on that. I'm not gonna do it. Go Torterra to best? Yeah, Torterra is really cool. I agree. You know, Anura says, my top 3 are Blastoise, Typhlosion, and Infernape? Oh, just a straight top 3, man? I mean, those are all really good. I mean, it doesn't really work too... well, okay. Rascos is pretty cool, it really is. Teenage Mutant Ninja Blastoise? Yeah, got a Blastoise. Finally have a run past 8 minutes? Looking like it. But then I ran into a Weedle. Feels bad, dude. Feels pretty bad. As long as I don't run into another one, that'll be great. Namane said, did you know Turtwig shares the lowest BST of all Pokemon ever? With Sunkern? Oh, does he? Interesting. Yeah, it's base stat total. Yeah, Mane just said it himself. Ah, that's interesting. I'm very surprised his stats are that low. Usually starters are pretty beefy in the stats. Is what it is. And a second Weedle, of course, man. Oh no, a Kakuna, excuse me. I finally have a super good Nidoran. It's like, let's slow you down here with these wild encounters you can't do anything about. Even Magikarp has 200? Yeah. Yo, Magikarp OP global news, man. Yo, I can't tell you how many games I've used Magikarp. I've used Magikarp, like, almost every single generation. I think the only generation where I haven't used a Magikarp going into Gyarados is Gen 7. Because, like, I love Gyarados so much, so I just always use them. I mean, obviously, I didn't have a Gyarados at the start of Gen 5, but I got my Gyarados, I promise you. But, let's see. Top 3 design Pokemon. Oh man, that's a toughie. I don't know. I really, really like Blaziken's design. Yeah, I'm gonna put Blaziken up there out of the starters. And then, what else for Final Evolutions? I don't know, Empoleon's pretty amazing in his design. Yeah, I guess like Blaziken, Empoleon. And then, let's see. Really? Another Weedle? Wow. Wow! Is this a no reset run? Yeah, it's a no reset run. And the time is gone, man. Oh my goodness, please. Yeah, for top 3, I think I do Blaziken, Empoleon, and... Ah, it's so tough, man. I like so many of the designs between all the Pokemon. Don't know. I can't even choose, there's too many good ones. I can't even choose. I'm just gonna put Blaziken as number 1, and that'll just have to be my answer on that. Yo, Monty says, never mind, I'm outdated. There's a Pokemon worse than Turtwig in Sunkern. It's Wishy-Washy solo form. Yo, Wishy-Washy the best. Wishy-Washy is one of the coolest Pokemon, man. Don't you hate on old boy Wishy-Washy. At least I'll finish 2 runs tonight, probably. Yo, if I finish 2 runs tonight, that's more runs than I normally do. I usually finish 1 run a night. Yeah, 2's above average. Yeah, this is not good. But I mean, it makes sense, man. This is usually how it goes, like, where normally I save all my time on the Brock split after having a bad Nidoran. This time it's the opposite. I had a decent Nidoran, and now I'm having a pretty bad Brock. Yo, that real life OP, man. Do what you gotta do. Yo, Monty saying my top 3 are Delphox, Decidueye, and Chestnut. Oh yeah? Yo, fair enough, man. Decidueye is pretty cool. Like, yeah, if I had to balance it out with a grass starter, I would put Decidueye on there. This sign's pretty amazing. Not that big in the Chestnut, though. Not quite. Martin says, I come in and I hear the run is pretty bad. I mean, like, it's tough, man. It's tough, Glackham. What else is new? You know, that emote is perfect. Yeah, no, like, that's just Pokemon Red, dude. It's literally all luck. There's nothing I can do about the beginning of the game. I have to get over that. They've got to get over that, dude. There's too many runs I do where I get really salty about having a slow Nidoran split or a slow Brock split, and it's like, I can't control that. If I walk into Weedles, I walk into Weedles. If I walk into like 15 Pidgeys, I walk into 15 Pidgeys. It is what it is. Literally nothing I can do. Like, it's just, oh, it hurts, right? It's like, I had these 2 splits. I executed them perfectly. And compared to some of best, like going by my, you know, best possible time, I've lost 2 minutes. And it's like, there's nothing I can do. I mean, technically, I lost 1 minute and 20 seconds, actually. But it's not as bad as I imagine it is in my head. Just watching it go from 150 to 152 makes me cry. Makes me cry. But hey, there's technically 24 seconds to save on Route 3. Let's see if we can grab some of those. Even though, like, I swear every Route 3 I just lose more time. Get better luck? Hello, people do it all the time. You're not wrong, Glackham. Like, cause like, I've been trying to do it, right? Like, I've taken 2 different strategies to Pokemon Red on, like, given weeks. On some weeks, like, I just reset like there's no tomorrow. And then in other runs, I'm like, I won't reset till I get to a certain point. And like, I've tried both, and neither works for me. Like, if I go like really far into the run where it's like, I'm not gonna reset unless I die, then I'm gonna have bad luck and I'm gonna die. And it's like, okay, it was a bad run and now it's dead. And then when I do a bunch of resets, it's like, okay, bad run, bad run, bad run, bad run, bad run, still bad. Like, it's just so much bad, dude. I don't know what to do. There's just so much bad all over the place. I don't know what to do, man. Don't know what to do. You haven't taken it to heart if you're doing a no reset run anyway? Well, I have to do a no reset run at the end of the stream. Because it's like, I either reset here and I go on till like 4 AM, right? Or I just do the run and end at 3 AM so I can go to bed and get some sleep. Like, I'll keep resetting up to a point. I do have things I gotta do. I can't just keep speedrunning forever. But, you know, I'll come back to it tomorrow and we could do more resets then and try to grind out the good luck. Because it's like, it's optimal to reset at the beginning of the game, because it's all just luck, it's purely just luck. And if you get the good luck at the beginning, then, you know, you have more time that you can potentially throw away due to bad luck later in the game. Versus having bad luck early and bad luck later, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just be 2 minutes behind. It's tough. You know, Pyro saying, I would say my top 3 would be Decidueye, Delphox, and Water. Probably Empoleon. Yo, I'm glad we are all gentlemen that realize how good Empoleon is. This run isn't reset worthy? It's really not. Like, I'm unhappy about, you know, the time, but a 12:37 isn't bad. Though, like, if I was a top runner, which I'm not, if I was a top runner though, like, all of them, from what I'm told, they'll just reset if their Brock's, like, more than 11:30. Which sounds crazy to me, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You'd start with finding a new build, equip more luck-based clothing? Yo, you're right. And Tensock, you're saying X or Y? You're still planning on actually playing through all the old games you missed, trying to decide between the two? I would go with X, simply because the legendary in that game is way better. It is absolutely amazing. But I personally played Y. And Doomsday says, a no reset run serves no purpose but practice. Well, it's multiple things, right? A no reset run, yeah, is practice. But also, when you're doing a stream, people like to watch the runs, so we do the runs at the end of the stream. Otherwise, I would just be resetting until I couldn't reset anymore and then just go to bed. Because, like, I'd have to, like, end stream here, right? I'd be like, okay, if I reset here and I do a run, I have to go past 3 AM. Like, more than likely. I mean, it's only 1:04 now, so technically I could reset, like, literally on the dot. And, like, I could potentially get a run. That's, you know, at 3 AM or a little bit earlier than that, but it's not very likely. Just going off of luck. This is like, I could literally just lose the Bulbasaur on the reset, so it's not really worth it. I don't want to end the night by losing the Bulbasaur and being like, well, it's only 1 AM, guys, but I'm just gonna end the stream early, because I can't finish at 3 AM. Yo, Pyro says, equip the 4 warrior pieces before you level. You'll get there? Yo, is that the trick? Why do I only have 2 horn attacks per Metapod? That is not any good. Oh, wow. Yo, we'll just crit this tackle, right? 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 Not quite. We'll crit this tackle. Nope. Well, we'll just take a 5-turn Metapod instead of a 4-turn Metapod. That's honestly not even that bad. Like, the average 4 Metapod is 4 turns anyways. Cause, like, I could have not used the Horn Attack on a Weedle I was fighting earlier, but it was, like, pretty chancy. I was not guaranteed to 2-hit the Weedle, so it's not that bad. But there was a Caterpie much earlier, like the first trainer, his Caterpie. I think I did 2 Horn Attacks on him, and I should have tackled him, and then I would have been fine. Not that big a deal, though. You thought Skull was bad? Wait till you've seen Flare? Yo, but Team Skull was awesome, man. I like Team Skull. But I mean, I guess maybe that's your point. You thought Skull was bad. Yeah, Flare's pretty uninteresting as far as like enemy teams go. Honestly, out of all the like storylines and characterizations, I find X and Y to be the least interesting. I mean, yeah, Generation 1, like, there's not a lot going on, but it's just an older game. But at least it doesn't, like, super slow you down with its uninteresting storyline and terrible characterization. I mean, it's not terrible, it's just completely bland. So, I mean, I guess that's pretty subjective. If any storyline or characterization at all is better than none, I think you could just have bad storyline and really uninteresting characterization with all flat characters that are literally just a bunch of tropes or gimmicks stick together. Another game like Ikaruga? Yeah, we'll play Ikaruga for sure. Just not on a Pokemon Red day. Gotta get my speedruns in, man. Sun or Moon? Or should you even bother with 7? Yo, 7's great in my opinion. Gen 7 was such a breath of fresh air. Cause like that's what part of the problem was Gen 5 for me, right? Like it's not all Gen 5's fault. By the time I was playing Gen 5, I had played 4 other Pokemon generations. Get 8 badges, beat the gym leaders, stop an evil team with whatever they're doing, beat the game. Like, it's just so formulaic. And by the time it was Generation 5, I was just kinda, you know, I just wasn't as interested. When Gen 6 came out, there was enough time between Generation 5 and 6 for me, because like, I just didn't really play Gen 5 much overall. So Gen 6 felt like, you know, it was new again, and it helped that I had a lot of friends with me that are very interested in Pokemon. That really helped. But Gen 7 though, there's no gyms, dude. There's no gyms. You do these trials instead. It's just a completely different experience. And so that was great. I love that. Oh, the warrior gear increases luck? Yeah, I could use some luck. Yo, friendship? Yo, gotta have friendship. I mean, it's not really a problem at all, Doomsday. I mean, if you really think about it, I used to do 5-hour streams of Pokemon Red. Now I do 8-hour streams of Pokemon Red. I can understand what you're saying, I just disagree with you. But that's fine, we can all disagree. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Do 12-hour streams of Pokemon Red? Is that what you're asking for? Because I'm not doing 12-hour streams. No thanks. Giving up until I get an S? Yeah, no, I'm not attempting Mike Tyson on Emu. Emu's just ridiculous. If there are speedrunners of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out that can't beat it on Emu, I'm not gonna do it. That's just dumb. Like, oh yeah, look at these guys that can just do frame-perfect things all over the place and know all the strats and how every single character works and all the RNG. And they can't do it on Emu? I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, forget that trash. I'll wait till I can play it on the actual console, so I can play it on fair footing with everybody else and not handicap myself. I don't know, Doomsday. Pokemon Red's been great for me. It's been absolutely great. Cause like, I'm not so transfixed on like, I gotta get a PB every stream. Like, I know there's speedrunners that are like that, but I'm not one of them. Like for me, if I get a PB, that's cool, and I'm always aiming to get a PB. I'm always playing at my best, but I also just enjoy playing the game. And a lot of people like watching the game, so it all works out. It works out great, actually. Did someone say 24-hour Pokemon stream? Yo, there's no way. There's no way I could do a 24-hour Pokemon stream, man. Yo, can you imagine, like, how bad my runs will be towards, like, the 22-hour mark, dude? I'll just be doing who even knows what. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can see it now, man. I'm gonna have an Execute, a Chansey. Both of them are gonna be on my team. Who else? I don't know, man. It's gonna be bad. We'll probably have Farfetch'd. We'll probably have Farfetch'd on that kind of run. Oh, also, I didn't walk all the way down there. I failed my manipulation. Ain't that great? Because, like, this run wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst until I completely failed this manipulation and walked the complete wrong way, dude. Oh, that is pretty bad. That is super unlucky. But I also have only had this one Zubat so far. I don't know how that happens. That is interesting. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's the normal luck. There it is. And the pairs. Yeah, I have no idea how I walked as far as I did, only having those 2 encounters. That's crazy, dude. That's so crazy. Failed manip. Only 2 encounters. Wow, dude. Wow, that is so lucky. So lucky. Because, I mean, even with the manip, I still would have encountered Paris anyways. That is great, dude. That is so good. Oh yeah, I could, like, do different things instead of trying to finish a Pokemon Red run, but that just wouldn't be good for Pokemon Red, man. I gotta put in all the time I can. Nerd says, Vinks, try to find some local place that sells a nest for like 50 bucks before you spend nearly 200 on Amazon. Yo, the first plan is, the letter 10 actually has, it's not a nest, it's a clone of a nest, some sort of, you know, off-brand hardware. I don't know how exactly, you know, good it is, but I'll find out. I'm gonna hook up this off-brand nest, buy myself a copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and we'll see what's what, man. We'll see what's what. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll try to find a, like, actual nest, and see if I can find it for a good price anywhere. Like, $50 is a good price, but I don't know if I'd find it for 50. By the 22-hour mark, I'll be fighting Moltres? Yo, don't fight Moltres. No good. Must have found an alternate route because the encounters only started after I failed the rest of the manip? Yeah, no, I don't know, Doomsday. I don't know. I should have had, to my understanding of how the manipulation works, I should have been having encounters all the way across, dude. There's no reason for me to not have all those encounters, outside of just me being lucky. But, it is what it is. I mean, it always has to be a no reset run at a certain point. There has to be a cutoff. It's like, when are you gonna stop? No! I was gonna split there! I was gonna be a 117! Dude, no! Oh, that's... Oh, boo. Boo! Boo! Gosh darn it, you, dude. Why? There's consoles that can run multiple consoles? Yo, I've seen that. One of my friends back in high school, she had this weird Nintendo thing that could run regular Nintendo games and Super Nintendo. And yeah, we'd play like Contra on there all the time. It was great. Good times, man. Good times. This stream is Super One you? Yo, sometimes you are the superest. And sometimes you're only one super. It is what it is. Gosh darn you, dude, man. This couldn't be a bro. Had to be regular old Dio, dude. Getting him away. This is not the best. Potentially, I could still PB. And it could even be a huge enough PB to beat Vex. I could beat the 155.40. But it's running pretty close, man. I need some pretty good luck in certain areas. One of them being right here. I need really good luck right now. Art says I've seen one that ran NES, Genesis, and Super Famicom. Oh, that's cool. Well, to be fair, it's not that hard to do Super Famicom and SNES, because you really only need to be able to do Super Nintendo, and then it's like, you can also do Super Famicom. Because the only thing that stopped a Super Nintendo from playing Super Famicom games was just these two plastic little nubs, and you just take those out, and a Super Nintendo can play Super Famicom games. Pretty easy. Why is Catch 'em All a shorter category than Glitchless? Because Catch 'em All isn't glitchless, and therefore you can glitch all the Pokemon. Let's see, what else were we saying? But for example, instead of doing a no reset run, you could practice things? Well, I could, but practice... Well, I mean, to be fair, I am practicing things. When I do a no reset run, I'm practicing the whole run. Versus, like, I could just say practice the, like, more difficult RNG manipulation for Mount Moon. But it's like, that's nowhere near as interesting. People don't like to watch practice. So I generally don't practice on stream. I do my practice off stream. And Doomsday says you could also just accept that sometimes you'll go past 3 AM, keep doing attempts until 2 AM. Well, but then there's always a cutoff, right? If I keep doing resets until 2 AM, then I'm accepting that I will finish my stream at 4 AM. I don't want to do. I don't want to stream until 4 AM. I do that sometimes, but it's not something that I want to make a habit of. Absolutely not. I'm always going to aim for that 3 AM ending. And Tyson says, I'm lost in the speedrun. Do you get to skip parts? There are certain parts of the run that I will skip, yes. For instance, I will not go into Team Rocket's hideout in Celadon City. Normally you go there to get the Sylph Scope so that you can get past the Marowak ghost. Or, well, all of the ghosts in Lavender Tower. But instead, I will just repel past all the Ghastly ghosts, and when I get to Marowak's mother, I'll just use a Pokédoll. And the programming's effectively the same, so it views it as me winning the fight with the Sylph Scope. So, yeah, we'll not having trouble there. And I'm hit by every sand attack. This is super unlucky. Yeah, we're not saving time on Nugget Bridge. Not after this Pidgey. I landed a Poison Sting. It's just, this is the worst because I still have to beat Nidoran. Like, I need a crit, dude. I'm not beating it without the crit. But also, if I use up all my horn attacks, I can't finish the run. Yeah, and I'll just have to I'll just have to go to the Pokemon Center. I don't really have a lot of choices here. Yeah, let's, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch to Spearow. I can't land any horn attacks. It is what it is. It's pretty awful. Is ending at exactly the same time that important? It's not that important. I could end at, like, 3:10, 3:20 if it's, like, really bad, but honestly, I don't want to be going on till 3:30. And again, I would prefer to end the stream at 3 AM, so I wouldn't reset until, like, anything past 1. Alright, let's see. Glackum's saying, but then if the run isn't solid, you have to end stream early? Yeah, exactly, man. If you're, like, focused on only completing the run, man, it'll go that way. Yo, that's a lot of Systems Pyro for the 5th version. Yo, I did not knock that out? Are you serious? Are you serious? Ekans, please. Say the stream normally ends at 2 AM? Well, no, you don't get it, Doomsday. I don't want to go to 4 AM. It's that simple. And I mean, that's already reality. Sometimes I do. I went to 4 AM when we did the Bulbasaur run. I do sometimes go to 4 AM. It just depends on what I want to do. If I don't want to go to 4 AM, I just won't. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. Oh man, I'm out of horn attacks, dude. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst, dude. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna potion up twice, going into main key, and we're gonna leer tackle. Which should be enough. And then I can use the rare candies. Then I'll take center because I don't have any other choice. And then we'll reinitiate the instant text. So I'll actually have instant text for the top section, which I don't normally have. But I'll still be slow overall regardless. Rarely? Yeah, I don't really go to 4 AM. It's not really a thing that I do. It happens now and then though. But yeah, generally I end at 3 AM. Or earlier if, like, say I'm just not having a good day or I'm starting to feel like my voice go away. Yeah, generally I do about 8-hour streams. Sometimes it'll be like 7:51, sometimes I only do 6:51. It depends. But generally I aim for 8-hour streams. Rackham says 4 AM is late. Why are you so insistent on this? Yeah, Doomsday's just weird, man. That's just how he is. He likes to argue things, and like, sometimes they don't really have points to them. So, you kinda just gotta let it go. It's like, I mean, occasionally Doomsday has good points. But, there's a lot of arguments he'll get into where it's like, chocolate's better than vanilla. And he'll, like, for 2 hours, he'll argue to you why the one that you don't think is the better one is actually the better one. And, you know, he'll list a bunch of things. Some things are, like, I don't know, really opinionated. But yeah, sometimes he just do arguments that don't really have any sort of basis. But it is what it is. And, like, he'll argue about things he literally doesn't care about at all. Like, he'll have no interest in what the actual argument is. And he'll still just go all in. Because he'll be like, factually, that's not right. And then, yeah, no, it'll just go on. And, like, I don't want to get too involved in that. Like, there's some arguments that are just so silly. Chocolate is better than vanilla, though, just saying. Yo, Inura, my man. You're a great individual. But I would like to let you know that chocolate is, and never has been, better than vanilla. Vanilla is where it always has been. Like, that is the life of the ice cream, man. Like, I will show up to the fanciest of smanciest of ice cream parlors. And they're like, look, I have 50 flavors here. Take whatever you want. And I forgot to use the rare candies. That was the whole point of doing everything the way I did. Oh my goodness, whatever. Whatever, dude. Gosh darn it. Now I'm not going to be high enough level to fight Misty. I can't believe I forgot that. Twice. In one day. In one day! How do I even do that? Oh well, let's fight this guy. At least we're fighting him after we use the rare candies, instead of before them like we did last time. So bad at video games. I specifically did it in that order so that I would do the rare candies first, and I still forgot to menu them. Too many flavors out there to just pick vanilla? I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, this is why I'm saying vanilla is better. Because it's like, if there's 50 flavors, right? You're going to one of those places, who chooses chocolate? Nobody. They're going to choose one of those 50 unique flavors. They're not going to choose chocolate. But me... what's the word I want to use? But me, a scholar, an intellectual of ice cream, I will know that the best choice hasn't changed. It's still vanilla. It's still vanilla. Oh man. Yo, I've yet to meet the person. I've yet to meet the guy that chooses chocolate when there's 50 flavors, but I know plenty of people that choose vanilla, because they understand the truth. The truth, Inara. And why did I not horn attack Machop? And oh, let's see, Glackham was saying, no, I know why Doomsday is doing this, just don't feel as productive anymore. It's especially bad to do stuff like this on stream IMO. I mean, generally what I try to do, Glackham, if it gets to a certain point, I'll just ignore what Doomsday is saying and I just won't read it. Like, it'll be there, you can see it on the stream, I just won't read any of it. But it depends, like sometimes I don't notice what I'm doing and I'll like keep reading it, and then eventually I'm like, oh, I should stop reading what Doomsday's saying, excuse me, and then I stop. Sometimes I do it faster than others, it depends on the day, it depends on the topic. Thanks, let's be scholars together, Team Vanilla. Yo, see, an intellectual over here. You know, this man clearly went to college, he understands vanilla. That's where it's at. The proper choice. I'm not saying the other flavors are bad. You know, there's a lot of good flavors out there. Like, every now and then, I am partial to, you know, trying out some cotton candy, or, I don't know. I really mostly just get vanilla, because I was thinking of another one, and I was like, oh wait, that was just a different flavor of vanilla. Like, there was one that had, like, vanilla, and then it had French vanilla. I was like, oh, French vanilla. One, please. I really like vanilla. Rakim says, I am still going to college, vanilla is the proper choice. You know, D says, vanilla is for people who have no taste. In both ways. Yo, D's, you do not understand, man. Vanilla is life, dude. Why did I horn attack the Oddish? Gosh darn it. Why is my Thrash not at the top? Yeah, not a big deal though, let's just menu that. Yeah, vanilla, oh my goodness. Oh, so good. So good. I mean, there's, like, alright. Have you ever had pancakes with vanilla extract added to them? I promise you those will be some of the best pancakes you've ever had. Toss some vanilla extract into those pancakes. Tell me they are not delicious. Let's be real. Vanilla is just so vanilla. That's the best part, dude! It's vanilla! Oh, it's so good. You know, the truth hurts? I mean, not for everyone. Some people are more accepting of the truth. They're like, oh yeah, vanilla extract in pancakes. That is probably very delicious. Let me go try that. But other people, they're like, well, I said I didn't like vanilla, so I'm not gonna put extract in pancakes. I'm not even gonna try. And it's like, well, okay, guy, if you wanna, you know, exclude yourself from experimenting with taste that could potentially bring you into nirvana during breakfast, that's on you. That's on you, man. Never went to the pancake parlor again because it was horrible? What, do you just not like pancakes, Deez? Do you not like pancakes? Who doesn't like pancakes? Or was it like this one particular parlor you went to once that, like, you didn't enjoy? This man, pancakes are the best, dude. Well, they are, but I also really love French toast. Like, if we're talking breakfast foods, like French toast, a side of bacon, and like, I'm good to go, dude. Good to go. Like, I also wouldn't mind, like, what's it called? Is it the sunny side up egg? It's the one where like it's like all of the egg is cooked except for the yolk. You just don't break that. That is like the best egg, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think it's called sunny side up. It's something else. Is it over easy? I don't know. It's something, and it's the best. The nurse says, oh yeah, but have you ever had chocolate pancakes? It's heaven. Why would I put chocolate on my pancakes? No! You're ruining everything, Anura. And Glackham says, I like pancakes with vanilla extract, with vanilla ice cream on top. You shouldn't put chocolate in your pancakes ever. Especially with syrup, that's sinful. I don't know, man. Like, it's the same way with, like, cereal, too. Like, if I have cereals, like, I wouldn't want a chocolate one. And it's not that, like, I hate chocolate, right? Like, I literally went to the grocery store the other day and I picked up a Crunch and a Twix. I mean, to be fair, like, the Twix is like caramel and chocolate. Oh man, that's pretty good. But, you know, I enjoy my chocolate when it's chocolate time, and when it's vanilla time, it's vanilla time. And vanilla time cuts into pancake time. But chocolate, nah, chocolate's gotta wait its turn. Not all vanilla extracts are good. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, some things are gonna be like super diluted, and it's like, oh, it's vanilla extract, and it's actually effectively just water. Why am I adding water to my pancakes? Yo, you might need taste if you don't like pancakes. Yo, can you not like pancakes? Like, you gotta either like pancakes, waffles, or French toast. You gotta like one of those. There's no way you don't like one of the three. Did you say you don't like pancakes? I mean, I said you might not like pancakes, and you never, you know, picked up on that and been like, no, actually, Vinks, I do enjoy pancakes. So therefore, I may have led some of my viewers to believe that you dislike pancakes, which could still be the case. It still could be. Because you're like, vanilla extract and pancakes, that sounds terrible. I went to a pancake parlor, and it was a terrible time! Alright, D's. Hater of pancakes. Oh, this is the worst, man. Now I want French toast so bad. I want pancakes, I want French toast. I need to go to the International House of Pancakes, man. I need to go there, and I need to just have a good old day. Oh, yep, nah. I have to do that now. I think I'm going to do that on Thursday. Oh, but, I could do that on my birthday. And I could invite, like, everybody. That would be fun. Because, yeah, my birthday's in a week. I think that's a good way to... I could die to these Pidgeys in quick attacks. But nah, not all three of them are gonna quick attack me. What are the odds of that? Oh, sweet. The second one didn't quick attack me. The third one won't quick attack. Crits. Won't crit. Oh, nice, yes! I didn't want to look, but I kinda did. But I didn't want to look because I knew. I said he couldn't crit, but I knew he was gonna crit. Can Raticate quick attack? I'm pretty sure he can. But I feel like YOLOing anyways. That's just the kind of guy I am, man. Sometimes you gotta live right on the edge there. I'm a dangerous guy, I like to take risks. Yeah, you got a Spearow? No problem. Raticate, you can do a quick attack? Ha! I bet he won't. I bet he won't even. What'd I tell ya? I told you he wouldn't do it. Doesn't got the stuff. Alright, so that was easy. Yo, Anura says, you gotta get some Kellogg's cereal with the chocolate shavings. Oh no! That doesn't sound like anything I would want to do. And we have 2 HP! I feel like I can't win the rival fight with 2 HP. Like, where it's literally impossible? How many potions do I have? Because I was so transfixed on how good the red bar strats were. I didn't really think about the fact that I can't beat rival. I should have gone into the Pokemart and picked up some super potions, but again, wasn't thinking about it. Oh, you were talking about the whole vanilla extract? It was terrible on your pancakes? Also, it was a ripoff. Yo, how much did you pay for these vanilla extract pancakes? Yeah, no, I can understand, man. You spend a lot of money on your pancakes. They don't turn out good. I'd feel like they were a ripoff too. But that's the one place you went to that supposedly used vanilla extract. Maybe you should try making your own pancakes so you can't mess it up. I mean, through experimentation and learning how to cook, you might mess it up a couple of times. But I have full faith in you. I'm sure you could make great pancakes using vanilla extract. Pancakes even you could be proud of. I'm so hungry now. Why did I have this conversation? A bad idea. Bad idea, man. But I covet it, man. I covet the taste of vanilla. I really do. Oh, and just thinking about, what is that place called? Cracker Barrel? Is like, they have this maple syrup, dude, that's in like these glass bottles. And I don't know where they get this syrup, man. Obviously Canada. But either way, man, that stuff is just so good. Oh, am I gonna kill myself? Almost. Gosh darn it, man. Couldn't you just hit him with the thrush? I should have Horn Attacked Eradicate, but I wasn't feeling it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Your D says, of course I make my own pancakes. Oh, let's go, D's. I mean, I say that, but like, not everybody cooks. Some people don't cook at all, man. You know, they make it all the way to adulthood, and they're like, food just comes to you, right? Like, someone makes the food and then you eat it. Like, there isn't a step before eating the food besides them bringing it to you. But nah, there is. It's called preparing and or cooking said food. But like, I get it, man. You know, some people weren't taught how to cook. It is what it is. Some people teach themselves how to cook, and that's even more impressive. Dude, the pancake parlor in Queensland was great. You haven't been in the one in Melbourne in years? Yo, fair enough, man. I understand. I never went to the pancake parlor in Melbourne while I was there. But if it was that bad, I'm glad I didn't go. And Pyro's saying, they said they wanted to make a Mega Man game because Capcom wouldn't. There seems to be a lot of that going around these days, like Money Number 9. Seriously going to make a game that inspires me to think of a top 10 list just so you can put your game at number 9. Wait, what? I don't know what that's a quote of, but that's very silly. Yo, you cook, Pyro? Yo, nice, man. And Nara says, what is cook? Yeah, no, it's understandable. Not everybody cooks. Not everybody. But young adult doesn't cook? Plenty of them. Plenty of adults don't cook. I've lived with people that do not know how to cook. It is a bad time, I tell you. Sometimes they're like, yeah, I can cook. I promise you they don't. Pyro says, make your pancakes the night before. It can sit overnight in the fridge. The batter, you mean? Oh yeah, you can do that, man. But yeah, move the Pokeballs to the bottom, switch that with Repel. Each cut to old boy pairs. He's a swell little dude. And yo, Team 28, yo, this is actually pretty good menuing right here. Pretty good menuing. Not done yet. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Easy menu every time, but I'm still gonna brag. They're easy menus, but execute them so superbly. Feels good, dude. Feels good. You boil pasta, Glackham? Yo. Hey, man. I'm not expecting everybody to be, like, this super chef. You know, boiling, you know, pasta, that's more than some people do, so you got that. Some people do nothing. And bam. I've yet to have the RNG manip for this version of Lieutenant Surge manip fail on me. I'm waiting for the day, man. It's yet to happen, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. It makes them better. It's not a you can't do that thing. Yo, I've never actually done that. I've never, like, made pancake batter and had it sit overnight. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should. Perhaps Pyro knows the witchcraft strats. And let's see, Deez was saying, getting a cookbook is the easiest thing. Remember when you were young and mom and you would go to the post office and get better homes and garden books to cook new stuff? Good times? Yo, that sounds pretty nice for sure. But yeah, not everybody has that kind of experience, right? Where they cook with their parents. Like, sometimes it's just something their parents do, and they just don't ever think about it. And, you know, they never, like, volunteer to help cook or anything like that. And by the time they're an adult, living on their own, they're like, huh, I don't know how to cook. And then, yo, it goes one of two ways. One, they spend all their money on fast food and then go, I have no money. It's time to learn how to cook. Or they, like, try to, like, find friends or girlfriends or boyfriends that will do all the cooking for them. I personally have had to do all the cooking in 2 of my relationships. It is what it is. Like, not that I'm saying, like, a girl has to cook or anything like that, because that's dumb. I think everybody should cook. I don't think it's a boy or a girl thing. I think every adult should know how to cook. I think it's a very good skill to have. I mean, some people just choose not to. They have a lot of disposable income, and that's fine. Like, I'm jealous, dude. Like, I would totally spend a lot of money on, like, buying some of the, oh man, like chicken wings, pizza, dude. I'm all about that life. And then, oh man, like, there's so much good food out there. And it doesn't even have to be fast food, right? Like, there's some high quality food you can buy out there. You don't have to. It's just expensive. This is definitely expensive. Yo, step 1, buy a rice cooker? Yo, man! Rice cooker is pretty nice. Alright, so let's move, not the repels, Vanks, move the potions all the way to the bottom where the bicycle is, and use Team 24, each Thunderbolt, and we will teach that over. Leer, don't need that Leer anymore. I'm not dropping nobody's defense. And then Team 11, teach that over Bubble Beam. Or no, I am teaching Bubble Beam over Poison Sting, excuse me. Yo, I have no idea what that word is, but my auto mod didn't like it. That's not an insensitive word, is it? Or is it just some sort of Aussie slang? I mean, I lived in Australia for 2 years, but there's only so many words I picked up on, slang-wise anyways. So I don't know what that word is. My auto mod does not like it, though. Yeah, you gotta make homemade meat sauce. Yo, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, I'm always super, what's the word? I don't know, I just think it's a cool thing when people know how to cook. I think it's a really good skill to have, and I'm always just, you know, super into that. I don't know? Yeah, I don't know that word. I've never heard of it. I don't know if it's insensitive or if Automod's just being extra picky. Like, sometimes, you know, people will just use the word, like, I don't know, something real silly. What's his face? Yeah, that Yu-Gi-Oh villain, Malik? Like, sometimes people will say Malik, and Automod will, like, time them out for that. So I don't know if this is, like, a Malik Automod, or if the word you used is not the cleanest of slang. I don't know. I was not born in Australia. No, sir. Yo, Venonat, see you later, buddy. Oh, I missed what Pyro was saying earlier. It was a quote from Kotaku about 20XX. Yeah, that's so silly. Yeah, 20XX is a good game, though, for sure. I mean, I haven't played it, but I've heard nothing but good things. I've watched a few streams. People playing 20XX. It looked really cool. Alright, let's pop on this repel real quick. Now, D says it's just a word to represent Europeans, but Automod picked it up probs because there are people, especially in history, that use it to be insensitive. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I learned something new today. And goodbye, Slowpoke. See you later, buddy. There are no more Slowpokes. Oh man, we got so much more run to go. So much more run. Yeah, we're pretty much at the halfway mark right now. I mean, we're honestly at the halfway mark once we finish this split. We gotta get the HMO fly. It's just tough because it's... Oh, I did one missed! Here we go! Oh, wait, what? There we go. I was like, I don't know why that took 15 years to play, but... should I full restore? No, I have a super potion. I'll just use that. Yeah, Gen 1 missed on the Slowpoke. Yeah, I don't know if that was loud enough, if people can really hear it. Because I added a soundboard so that I could hit it every single time I got a Gen 1 miss. Ooh, and then I was crit by confusion. Perfect. Oh, man. Yo, that is the worst. Yo, you'll DM me the definition of it on Facebook? Yeah, that's fine, man. That's absolutely fine. Nani sound effects? Yeah, I'll play it again. Like, it's weird. It seemed pretty delayed, but let's see if it pops up. Okay, yeah, it wasn't delayed that time. That's weird. Yeah, how does that sound for you guys? Is that too quiet, you think? Could be a little louder? Yeah, let's do that. Die to stupid Slowpoke, man. But I Gen 1 missed. It's out of my control, it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Edit. Does it want to pop up? You know, soundboard, please. Oh, Repel's effect wore off. That's weird. Oh, maybe that's the wrong button. Oh, I want options. Whoopsie doopsies. Oh yeah, he's not a trainer. He will not fight me. Well, I mean, he's a trainer already fought. Okay, how about this for sound level? How does this sound?
Oh, it's another myth!
Can you hear what it's saying, or... 'Cause I mean, first off, it's like from an N64 game, so I can perfectly understand not hearing it too well. Is my repel still in effect? No, it is not. Yo, I only have two repels, dude. Oh, this is no good. I didn't think about that. I should have bought another repel while I was there. Yeah, no, I'll just kind of try to trudge through the cave for a bit and then use my repel. As much out of it as I can. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, I'll just go ahead and use it here. Gosh darn Zubat. Well, I'll walk like 3 steps first. And let's see. What were we saying? That sounds better? Okay. You couldn't really hear it? Alright, I'll increase it just a little bit more. Let me know if it's too loud. Alright, yeah. Thunderbolt, Slowpoke. Alright, how's this?
Oh, it's another myth!
Is that good? Yeah, I want people to really know when I get that Gen 1 miss, man. It's important. Oddish. No, no, no. Gonna have to get out of here. Oh, that's good. Nice, nice. Fantastic. Hopefully, I won't need to use a soundboard though, because we'll like, you know, just do fine from here. Ooh, that repel saved me. I almost walked into a trainer, but the repel running out. Oh, whoops, got off my bike. Good job, Binks. Trying to use the repel. There we go. Make it as loud as I am. Yeah, how loud is this compared to me, man?
Oh, it's another myth!
Yeah, it's a little bit quieter than I am, isn't it? Looks like I'm in the red. Yeah, I'm definitely in the red. Alright, I'll make it a little bit louder. I'm just scared it'll be too loud. Alright, let me know if this breaks your ears.
Oh, it's another myth!
How is that? Is that good, or is that way too loud and now you're sad forever? Because I don't want to break anyone's ears. That's what I'm trying to look out for here. Looks like Finks is in the red on this run. Yo, this run is so red. This is such a red run, nobody. No doubt. That was much better. Still about 80% to me, though. Oh, jeez. Yo, I'm just so scared of making it loud, man. Don't want it to be too loud, but as long as everyone can hear it, I think I'll leave it there for now. I don't want to have a sound that's just too loud. Wario voice? Oh, I missed! Yeah, rip, man. Yeah, there's 64. Yeah, Nintendo 64. Sound effects, man, those are the best. Whoops. Oh man, this is such a bad split, dude. Like, we died to Slowpoke. But again, like, to be fair, that's not my fault. It is not my fault I died to Slowpoke. It was really, really bad luck. It's like, legit. You know, Slowpoke, we just used Thrash on him. Or not Thrash, Thunderbolt. We used Thunderbolt on him. We Gen 1 missed the Thunderbolt. And then after that, he, like, we healed up so that we could survive Confusion. But then he crit me. Like, I didn't use my full restore because I wanted to save the full restore for, like, if I was going to be paralyzed by, like, Arbok later in the run. This Arbok paralyzing you pretty much kills the run. So it's like, having the full restore is very important. But that Super Potion wasn't enough for the Confusion crit, dude. Just wasn't enough. Alright, that was on 9, so around 3. Look for the item. In comparison, my other alerts are more like 110 to 125% to you. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll test it out a bit more, Pyro, and find like that level, and I'll put it on that level. That should be fine. Yeah, as long as I'm not breaking anyone's ears, that's what I'm looking out for. If you say it could be louder, then yeah, I'll look into increasing the volume. I'll just mess with it more later. Alright, Team 07. Oh yeah, I'm really poor because I died to Slowpoke. Got 2 nuggets though, hopefully that'll be enough. I don't know if it will. Don't know if it will. I'll grab the counter TM and sell that. I don't normally pick it up, but seeing as it might be a little low on monies. No, not the Super Repel. Gotta start it. And Pyro says, I'm left to assume you're using a Bop It to play the soundbite in real life. I promise you I'm not using a Bop It machine, man. Whoops, I meant to buy the soda pop. Yeah, it's just a soundboard. It's called the EXP soundboard. Version 0.5. Just a random soundboard I found on the interwebs, and I was like, alright, it looks like it'll get the job done. And yeah, the sound is from a Nintendo 64 game, so it has a certain quality to its sound. Alright, there we go, there we go. I didn't need the TM18. We were still good. It was close, though. You know, nobody's saying been singing the old Sugar Crisp jingle all week. Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp. What is that? I've never heard of this. Is that like an actual product? Or is that like from a cartoon that has like a fake product? Glad you don't get that commercial? That's not a Twitch commercial, is it? I mean, I haven't seen... I don't know, I haven't been watching too many ads lately. I really gotta get back on watching ads, man. I have like no bits. I mean, I have like 300 bits, but that's like 0 bits, dude. Oh, whoops, why? What am I doing? Alright, yeah, Helix Fossil to the bottom. X Speed to the top. Where's that at? Yep. And then move this full restore with the super repels. Teach HMO2. And we also need to move X Special up. That should be fine. And then what am I forgetting? Oh, I didn't use the super repel. Use one. And then Team 07. Yeah, my menu was so much better last time. Oh, it's a cereal? Okay. It sounds like a cereal, I just wasn't sure if it was real or not. Yeah, nobody says it's a cereal. Nowadays it's known as Golden Crisp. So look at 50 Sugar Crisp Sugar Bear commercial and you'll see. Okay. Yeah, no, I know Golden Crisp. I've never heard of Sugar Crisp. Which makes sense. It was a 50s cereal. It eventually changed. Might also get the jingle stuck in your head, so sorry ahead of time for that. You're no worries, nobody. If it's a good jingle, it is what it is. Won't find me complaining. Yo, goodbye, Pidgeotto! Oh, I didn't split! I didn't split for fly. Oh man, I'm just not all there, man. Legit, I need to do some runs off stream, man. It'll probably help my memory if I do more runs off stream with like nothing, you know, distracting me if I did that. But like, I'm just so worried that like if I play Pokemon Red off stream, I'll get my PB, and I don't want to PB off stream, you know? But like doing a run where I'm not distracted would really help me out, because I would, you know, it would build up my muscle memory and help me for when I am more distracted. Yeah, I should probably do that. I don't know, I could run an experiment tomorrow and like stream with no webcam. I don't know though. I like streaming with my webcam on. And yeah, I'd have to turn off my mic too, or like I'd still be just doing the same thing, just not on webcam. But that's just not as interesting. You know, I'll probably just do it off stream. I'll just practice off stream. But what if I get the PB? Oh, whoops, that's Horn Drill. Oh no! I taught Horn Drill instead of Rock Slide. Well, I guess I'll Bubble Beam. Oh wait, Thunderbolt's stronger, isn't it? I should have Thunderbolted. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsies. Whoopsie whoopsie doopsie doopsies. Oh my goodness. I didn't teach Rock Slide, dude. I didn't teach Rock Slide. I taught TM07. So I'm just talking about, you know, how distracted I am. And in that time, I never even noticed I taught the wrong TM. Look, yeah, TM07, that sounds about right. No, Vinks. No. It's completely wrong. And nobody was saying, yeah, both Sugar Crisp and Sugar Smacks rebranded as Golden Crisp and Honey Smacks to avoid the sugar stigma. Oh. Rest in peace, decent time. Yo, that's the secret, nobody. It was never a decent time to begin with. I mean, I would have been too mad if I was like 4 minutes behind, but nah, I died in Dark Tunnel, so we were probably going to be 8 minutes behind. Yeah, the time I'm losing here in Lavender Town is nothing compared to the time I was already losing. But yeah, I have to fight all of these Ghastlies. 2 turns, which just increases the odds of Confuse Ray, of Paralysis. It's really, really bad. Like, if I get paralyzed more than one time, that kills the run. Okay, sounds good, D's, no worries. Glucose is fine, fructose is where the problems are. I don't know anything about these things. What is wrong with the fructose that glucose does not have? It's all potato to me. I don't know. Oh man. I've made some mistakes, dude. Made some mistakes. Well, I would have taught the TM right here. I guess I just don't need it instead. But that means that TM's clogging up my inventory, so I have to get rid of it. Yeah, I'll just toss it after this fight. Ah, there's a Pokédoll. Alright, so TM48. Oh. Alright, well, we're back on route. And pyrosine, it's a chemical thing. Liver processes glucose correctly, processes fructose as a toxin. Okay, okay. Well, there you go, that makes sense. Fructose is a toxin. Got it. I will keep that in mind. Yo, get out of here, Zubat. Get out of here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we hit Golbat easy. It's not a range thing. Yep, and now I'm confused. Yeah, rest in peace, man. This old guy and complain about us abusing Pokemon. Yeah, yeah. You know, maybe you should abuse Pokemon. Good idea, my friends. Alright, X accuracy. Wait a second. Why do I only have 10 X accuracies on that use, which puts me down to 9? This should have been the first X accuracy of the run. Did I use one on the rival fight? Out of, like, old muscle memory? Well, even if that's the case. No, I think I only bought 10 instead of 11. I think I actually just bought 10 by accident. That's fine, though. You normally only need 10 anyways. But I like having that extra one, man, in case anything goes bad. Let's see, pyrosane effectively get the same long-term side effects from fructose as you would alcohol? Ah, fair enough. No, I will keep that in mind, man. Look out for that fructose, it's gonna get you. Didn't you run out of money? Oh, yeah, that's right, I was a little low on money. I was a little low on money, so yeah, it makes sense to not buy all 11x accuracies and just buy the 10. Because you only need 10. I just normally buy 11, because it's so much safer. But since I got the Team 18, I could have afforded it. But I wasn't completely certain in and of the moment. Is what it is. Is what it is. I'm not used to dying in Dark Tunnel to a Slowpoke. That is not the route. Oh man, we are 9 minutes behind you. That is not the best. Absolutely, definitely not the best. Where are you going, Banks? Get on your bike, go to the right. I gotta think ahead more of the time. There's too many times I'm like in my own head, like just thinking about random things versus like what I need to do for the next part of the run. I need to focus on that more. Like when I get out of here, I need to hop onto my bike, then head to Silphco, which is beneath me. And when I go in there, I need to go to the right side. I used to go to the left. But yeah, now we go to the right for the blizzard route. So I can get to the 5th floor via the stairs. Alright, there we go. The elixir right here. Now we get to fight old friendly Arbok. Such a swell guy, man. So swell. Hopefully he doesn't paralyze me, that would be really unlucky. I got paralyzed when I got paralyzed in the run we did earlier today. Yeah, the last run was pretty bad too, because I got paralyzed by Oddish and I got paralyzed by Arbok. You only have one full restore, so do what you gotta do with that. There's finally a 2-turn Arbok. I've been having too many 3-turn Arboks lately. Just that Thrash, man. The damage is not consistent enough for me to get 2-turn Arboks most of the time. At least that's what it feels like. I don't know what the actual values are. Alright, so now we just get to fight Rival. We use X accuracy and X speed in that fight. I don't need to do anything crazy. Where are you going, Binks? Not through there, this way. Yeah, I had to go left into the other room last time to cure the paralysis. Not this time. Yeah, X accuracy, X speed, and then horn drill everything. We'll use an elixir that we picked up on the 5th floor afterwards. Yeah, Pidgeot, he's not gonna do the damage needed to knock me out. No sir. Yeah, you heal after you leave Pokemon Tower. Which, I mean, you heal in Pokemon Tower anyways. HP's generally pretty decent. Regardless. I don't know, I should watch the world record again as well. It's been a while. That would be good. Might help me out. Yo, easy Alakazam. And goodnight, Venusaur. Yo, laters, buddy. Alright, you go do what you gotta do, Mr. Guy. And then we'll come down here, use the elixir, fight this guy, use X accuracy on turn 1, bubble on turn 2. Yo, what up, Cubone? Oh yeah, X accuracy turn 1, I just said it. Bubble Beam turn 2. Cause yeah, I only have the 5 Horn Drills. So gotta knock him out with the Bubble Beam. Cause yeah, we use 2 Horn Drills in this fight, 3 Horn Drills in the next fight. We don't Horn Drill Rhyhorn. It's Giovanni's 3rd Pokemon. We use Bubble Beam on him. Yeah, Horn Drill, or X accuracy, Horn Drill, Bubble Beam, Horn Drill. Easy peasy. Easy, easy fight. As long as I have the Horn Drills. Because if I don't have them and I have to fight, like, I have to either fight Kangaskhan or Nidoqueen, and both of them hit so hard, dude. I don't know which one's the bigger threat. I should try to learn that one day, just in case I'm ever like in a race and I made a mistake and I have to fight one of them. Probably figure that out. I mean, with that being the case, honestly, I should fight Nidorino. I usually Horn Attack him, though. It's just part of, like, my strats. Like, if I didn't Horn Attack him... Is he Ground type yet? Or is he... Is he only Poison? I know Nidorann's Poison only, but is Nidorino Poison, or is Nidorino Poison Ground? I'm not too sure about that. Because if he's Poison Ground, I could Bubble Beam him. Potentially knock him out in 1 or 2 turns. I'm sure it would only take like 2 Bubble Beams if he is a Ground type. If he's only Poison, Then I can't use Thrash. I'd be confused going into Nidoqueen. So like leaves me with Thunderbolt and Bubble Beam, man. Thunderbolt's the strongest one if he's pure poison. Oh, he is pure poison? Alright. Yeah, so Thunderbolt would have to be the best bet. You could probably two-turn him, I think. His stats aren't that high. I would know. Yeah, I use Nidoking myself. Nidoran's stats are down there, man. Yeah, do 2 Thunderbolts. Probably the trick. Yeah, thanks for that, Nobody. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't remember these things all the time. Definitely not. Yeah, Nidoran, Nidorino, pure poison. Okay, whoops, I forgot to split. That'll have to do. Oh, let's just have the best split over here, man. It's gonna be so good. Alright, first things first, Super Repel, then teach TM26. Not the card key. That keeps happening to me lately, where like, I go to like all the way down to a menu, and then I try to like just tap up once, and I keep getting those 2 inputs up. Interesting. Not in a good way. But it is what it is. Alright, Snorlax, gonna have to ask you to move out of the way. Snorlax woke up and attacked in a grumpy rage! Yo, Snorlax, come on, man. I get it, you know, I like to sleep too, I don't like being woken up, but you're kinda blocking the whole road here, man. Gotta go somewhere else. Right, there's a rare candy right over here. There it is. Nobody's saying memorize every single Pokemon's type back during your Nuzlocke days? Back when you did 3 Nuzlockes per gen, 1 per starter? Oh snap, that's intense, man. It must have been a lot of fun. It should be right around here. Where is... Am I wrong? Am I off one? No? Where? There it is. Yo, PP up OP. Yeah, no, man. Like, I know most Pokemon types, but it's especially the, like, intermediates I'm not gonna know as well. I know most types, but yeah, most of my typing knowledge comes from, like, competitive play. If it's not a Pokemon used in competitive play, I might not know what type it is. Alright, let's use this BP up on Horn Drill. Oh yeah, I was supposed to use another Super Repel. Up onto that, and... Oh, I'm already on my bike. I knew that. I mean, that's just part of the game, man. You gotta know your types. Oh man, that was the worst about Pokemon Uranium, dude. It has all these fake Pokemon, and I could never tell what types they were. Like, there's this one Pokemon that looks a lot like Mienfoo, but again, based off of certain things, I thought it was a normal type. And it wasn't normal. I'm like, oh, okay, so it is like a fighting psychic, maybe? And nope, it was actually normal type. It just had an ability that increased sound type attacks, and it used some sort of fairy sound attack. That threw me super off. Good old Pokemon Uranium. Intermediates are the same as the basic in basically every group, though? Yeah, generally. I mean, I can't think of literally all, like, 800 Pokemon or whatever, but... Yeah, I think you're right. Like, I can't think of a time where, like, you have the 2 that are, like, the same. Yeah, or, like, you have the first one being one type, and then the second and third are a different type. But that has to be a thing. I'm sure it is. There's a lot of Pokemon. I'd have to really think about that though, because again, there's so many Pokemon. But yeah, I wonder, is there a Pokemon that the intermediate changes the type, and it continues to hold on to that type in its final evolution? Oh, oops, not bike, you wanna fly. Can't think of any either? Yeah, I can't think of any. There's a lot of Pokemon, so I wouldn't put my foot down on that. No, there's gotta be. There's gotta be. I'm certain that's a thing. I mean, I don't know if you would count Azurill, because Azuril's like a baby Pokemon, which is introduced earlier. But to be fair, because like I think it was originally like water normal, and then like Azumarill was just water, and then the fairy thing happened. And I don't remember. Actually, yeah, is that... I don't even know. Is Azurill still water normal, or is it water fairy now? Because I know, yeah, Azumarill's definitely water fairy. And I think Meryl's also water fairy? Yeah, they might have changed Azurill too, so they might all be water fairy. I know it was water normal at first, I think. I'm not even too certain about that. Oh, it's normal fairy? Oh, snap. Yeah, there we go. Azurill, Meryl, Azumarill. Did it. Round 1. Complete. If there's another Pokemon that doesn't use a baby, though, I don't know. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Yeah, nobody's saying, yeah, it usually changes at the end or not at all? Yeah. Oh, man. I'm like reaching out there thinking of all these Pokemon. Part says, yeah, if you count Baby into Basic to Azu, then yeah. Normal Fairy into Water Fairy into Water Fairy. Okay. I wonder if there's any others, though, besides Azumarill. Oh, man. Is there like a dragon, maybe, that does something like that? No, I don't think so, right? They're all like dragon, then dragon flying, or dragon ground all the way through. Yeah, they generally don't get that type until the 3rd. Like, Axorus is just pure dragon. Yeah, Hydreigon's always dragon dark, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking all over, man. I'm really thinking, but nah, I can't find nothing. Anything besides Azumarill. There's just so many Pokemon. There's so many of them. It's like if there's one that does it, it's because of like a theme that the, line goes through, and something that they accomplish in the final, or I guess that they get to in their intermediate. Something really big. And so I was thinking of frogs first, because I was like, yeah, frog-type Pokemon would probably do something like that. But as I was thinking about Poliwrath and like Tympole and stuff, I switched over to Azumarill, just thinking of another water type. I did not mean to talk to him twice. Yep, to Pallet Town. Mudkip? Oh yeah, you're right. Mudkip's just water at his base, isn't he? And then he's water ground. Yeah, there we go. Yo, nobody over here. He knows what's up. Alright, so use the Super Repel. And then, HMO4. Yep. Water, then water ground on Marshtomp, water ground on Swampert. Absolutely correct. I knew there was more Pokemon. I knew there had to be. Yo, nobody with the save. How could I forget my favorite water Pokemon? Yo, it's tough, man, because you don't normally think about the intermediate too much. Right, and the rare candies, did I do those? There they are. Yeah, I always just think of the line as water ground, but now Mudkip is pure water, baby. Pure water. Alright, so let's surf. And then we should just make it all the way. No problems. But yeah, it's a starter of all things. And yeah, Chikorita, or not Chikorita, Torchic is the same way, right? Torchic's fire, and then Combuskin's firefighting, and then Blaziken's firefighting. But like, yeah, there's definitely a precedent. It's definitely a thing. I'm not as crazy as I thought I was a second ago. Especially considering that having a Marshtomp by Watson is a free badge. Yo, it is a free badge, man. That ground typing, it's like, oh, are those electric type attacks? Ah, good laugh. That's not gonna do anything to Marshtomp. Not quite. Oh man, I love Hoenn, man. So good. Such a good region. I mean, I know it's not everybody's favorite. Too much water, but I enjoy it quite a bit. Alright, TM14, nice. Yeah, we're gonna use another Super Repel, and we're gonna teach Blizzard right on the spot. That's old boy Nidoking in place of Bubble Beam, which we do not need anymore. Alright, we're good. Alright. Secret switch? Yo, gotta press it. So, we don't need the other two rare candies. I'm good on level. We'll skip those like we normally do. Yeah, we should just be set. Yeah, I'm always just, you know, checking my mind, see if there's anything I'm forgetting. And bam, there we go. Get out of here, man. Nothing to do. Go beat up Erica. Yeah, it takes us back here, so might as well fight her. Yo, IGN works for Team Magma? Yo, obviously. No wonder they're not a fan of the water, man. Like Pokemon Ruby or nothing! Aw, man. Pokemon Sapphire. I mean, there's no way. I was destined to play Sapphire, dude. Didn't have a choice. The Legendary is a Water-type Pokemon that, you know, is supposed to increase the power of Water types by bringing more water to the world. Increasing the sea. I was destined to use that Pokemon. Didn't have a choice. Alright, so we bodied her. Now we're gonna body Erica. She is not ready for us, I assure you. Yeah, we just Earthquake, Blizzard, Earthquake here. Both the Earthquakes are 100% accurate outside of a Gen 1 miss. I will not miss them. Blizzard's only 90% accurate, which is why we're only using it the one time instead of all three for each grass type. But yeah, since these are grass poison types, I'm using Earthquakes on, it's fine. Yeah, Tangela, sadly not a poison type, so we just use the Blizzard. And that's Erica. Easy peasy. Oh, I can see defeat. You're remarkably strong. yeah, I know. I train in the gyms. You know, all of them. I gotta try to get them 8 badges. Alright, so cut down this tree, and then we need to fly to Cinnabar Island. I think that's fly, and then what, 2 up inputs? Ahem. Or down inputs, excuse me. And then, yeah, the answers for the questions, it's like essentially instead of, you know, going up or down, you can answer them just by mashing A or B. And so I will be doing that. So it is A on this one, B on the next one, it's B all the way down on the next column, and then A at the start of the next column, and then B on the last one. I mean, I do know the answers to all the questions, so I can think of it that way, but it's easier for me to think of it as A, B, 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 A, B. If I think about the questions too much, I might, like, be matching between both A and B and answer incorrectly. If I'm just thinking about what the answer button is, I'm good to go. Oh man. Yeah, I accidentally answered one of these wrong. Like, what was it, last week? Oh, that was silly. So silly. Yo, not today, man, not today. No, sir. Are Pokemon of the same kind and level? Not identical? Correct. Pokemon are different through their personalities, or I guess they don't really have personalities in this one, but through their DVs. That's a real interesting question, man. Hear how they expect you to know the answer to that one. I don't know, I guess it's like, my Pikachu's not like his Pikachu, my Pikachu's cooler. Yeah, more power to you, kid. Let's see. So for this fight, I use X accuracy, Earthquake, and 3 horn drills. Do that. Night Growlithe. Thanks for being such an easy Pokemon to set up on. I appreciate it. He just uses agility, which does nothing to me. Night Rapidash. Yo, there's Arcanine. How you doing? See you later. Yo, that's the Volcano Badge. Split. I only lost 2 seconds on that, not too bad. Why did I shoot Fly? Alright, we'll just bike our way on out of here. And Sabrina's up at the top. I almost went down for a second. Muscle memory is a terrible thing. Just see things and do things on instinct. Yeah, you come to this place twice. I'm from the same spot. I'm not thinking about it, I'll just go to Silph.Co. I've done the opposite too, trying to go to Silph.Co and go to Sabrina instead. Or at least start to head there. I usually figure out what I'm doing wrong a few steps towards that direction. Alright, so this is supposed to be a really, really easy fight. I'm not supposed to be able to lose. Earthquake is 100% accurate, but because of Generation 1 programming, there's a small chance it could fail. But it's extremely small. It's like about 0.36. It's not even 1%. I have Gen 1 missed on Sabrina twice in all of my time playing this game. The odds of getting a third one are extremely low, but we'll see. Yep, now we're good. I'm scared on Sabrina every time. I'm never not scared on that split, man. Terrifying. He's just beaten me too many times. Oh, not you. We don't need Squirtle strength here, we gotta fly. Alright, so Giovanni is a pretty easy gym leader. It's just one of his trainers right before him, because we have to fight two of them. The first one is a piece of cake, he just Earthquake, good to go. The second one has a, like, less than 25% chance of just outright knocking you out no matter what you do. I mean, you could always heal on him, but you lose red bar, which is pretty impactful at this point in the run, so we'll see. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Don't karate chop me, okay, guy? Okay? No karate chops. Anything but the karate chop, please and thanks. Oh, Lear, nice. Oh, man. It always feels so good, dude. Feels so good to not get bodied by Machoke. This happens way too frequently where I do. And that means we have to step out, use an elixir, step back in, body Giovanni. Yeah, we have to step back out so we reset the position of the NPCs. Yeah, the last one we just fought, he's standing in the way. That is the shortcut to Giovanni. Oh snap, nobody's saying something. Looked it up, the issue is that the most Pokemon only have one evolution or stay the same type the whole way. The ones that change type midway through are Marshtomp, Combuskin, Monferno, Pignite, Fletchinder, and Hakamo. Oh snap! Yeah, no, there's a few more, man. No wonder it was so tough for us to like think about it. Yo, that's legit. The Monferno. Which one's Monferno? The fire fighting type. How do I not know which Pokemon that is? I don't remember Monferno. What are the Pokemon, like, what evolves into Monferno, and what does Monferno evolve into? I do not recognize that name. Know all the others, but Monferno, you got me. Oh, that's the Diamond Pearl Fire Starter? Oh. There we go. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, I remember Chimchar, and I was like, cause it was a firefighting, I'm like, I should know what this is, but Monferno, I've never heard of this Pokemon. Yeah, Chimchar, Monferno, and Fernape. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, so that's the Giovanni split. Not too bad. Like, is there some sort of fire fighting type that's not a starter that I don't remember? Because I did not remember Chimchar's mid-evolution being named Inferno. Nope. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I should use a Super Repel. Let's do that. One Super Repel, please. Alright, so what do I do for this fight? X accuracy, X speed, and then I just use super effective attacks on everyone except for Venusaur. Got it. Yeah, I gotta conserve my horn drills for Lorelei. Oh, I'm not in Red Bar anymore. I leveled out of it. That's unfortunate. Not a super big deal, though. Inferno gets forgotten because its older brother is cooler. Yeah, rip, man. It happens. And yo, Anura loves Chimchar. Falls asleep on Monferno. But Pog champs Infernape, yo. Fair enough, Anura. That makes plenty of sense. Yeah, I can't even remember what Monferno looks like. Like, I honestly can't remember. I can see Chimchar, like, I can imagine that little orange monkey in my mind, and then Infernape with, like, his white fur and the flames, and I don't know, he looks pretty cool, man, but I literally cannot envision what Inferno looks like in my mind. I can't find it. It's like it doesn't even exist. Because, like, I can remember Pig Knight. I remember him and his final form pretty fine. Which is funny, because, like, I don't normally think of those. I think the only reason I know that one better is because, like, I meme on him a little harder. Poor little Pig Knight gets memed on. Inferno. What do you look like? I don't know, maybe Chimchar, like, bulks up, man? Maybe, I don't know, Infernape isn't very bulky looking himself. Yo, it's a monkey Charmeleon? Yo, I bet it is. I'm having such a hard time envisioning it, though. Yo, I gotta look it up. I'm curious. Let's see what he looks like. Yeah, I'll wait till I'm in the sea. Or even then, I still gotta mash A and B. Too many buttons, not enough time. I'm sure I've seen him before. Right? I mean, I've never personally leveled up a Chimchar. But surely I've fought— Oh, wait. Doesn't he have, like, blue on his face? I think I remember. I think I found it. I had to search real deep in my memories, but there's blue on his face, right? Or am I, like, making that up? I think I can envision him now. I want to say there's some blue on his face. He looks a little weird. And Nurse says, Inferno looks like a monkey with a weird blue mask. Yo, I got it! I got it, man. It took me a bit, but I searched deep into my memories trying to envision this Inferno that clearly I would have fought at some point. I mean, my rival wouldn't have been using it, but somebody had to. And then I found it. Weird looking monkey. Yo, that was tough, man. That was real tough. Like, it was— oh my goodness. It was in my mind. I just couldn't find it. I feel like I just opened up a memory from, like, freshman year of high school that I had forgotten. Because, I mean, that would have been around the time span I was playing the game. In high school. Yeah, no, maybe it was later than freshman year? I don't remember when Diamond and Pearl came out. But I'm pretty sure I was playing either Pearl or Platinum in, senior year. So again, I don't remember what year they came out exactly. Put this over here. Activate my handy dandy Super Repel. And then we'll just skip on by Moltres. Bye, Moltres! Hope everybody saw him, man. If you didn't, that was a legendary fire flying Pokemon, dude. You just missed him. Like, you literally just missed him. I assure you, he is very real. I know he's called a legendary Pokemon, but he does exist. It's not a myth, man. Don't listen to Professor Oak. He doesn't know, man. Until he sees that Pokedex entry, I'm telling you. Moltres, very real Pokemon. Yeah, it's pretty cool that the ladder over here actually leads straight to him. Like, I didn't know how to get to him until the Bulbasaur run. I had to look it up. I mean, I'm sure I caught Moltres back in the day when I was a kid, but it's just been so long, I did not remember. Oh, whoops. Nice, movement there. Like, 10 out of 10. Except not. Oh my goodness. Clearly I need to go to bed, man. You know, if I can't do the bike movement in Generation 1, because we all know the Mach Bike in Generation 3, man. Everybody remembers that. This stuff is ridiculous. Alright, Squirtle, if you would use your powers. Move the boulder. Great. There we go. Oh, I should try to study one of the other runs, man, and do one of those for funsies. And doing either a gold run again or a sapphire run again. They're both just such long games, man. It's so tough. Alright, here we are, man. Yo, exactly, nobody. Exactly, man. Yo, Oak doesn't know nothing, man. Don't listen to that guy. Don't exist, and a 10-year-old won't find and catch him. Oh, man, for sure. For sure. Gotta catch them all, dude. Doesn't know me. Right. I had 5 horn drills going into this. But no problems. Yeah, I'm ready. Excuse me. I'm a little sleepy. But yeah, I wonder if it's actually faster to start the round with Spearow instead of switching to Spearow, like if I were to switch outside of the battle. I've seen someone do that, but I don't know what the time difference is. I mean, you got a menu either way. Oh, X accuracy. There you go. Because, like, if I'm outside, you know, I gotta pop open the menu by pressing start, which, you know, stops my movement. Versus the menu I kinda already have there. Then I have to choose Pokemon. I don't know. It's probably really close. I mean, but to switch the Pokemon, you actually have to move the cursor again and do a second select. Versus here, you just have to choose the switch option. Yeah, no, I think this is faster. I think. Go level 50. Yeah, why am I losing? Oh yeah, my really bad movement. My movement was so bad in Victory Road. Such garbage. Alright, that's Lorelei. Then we Elixir before we fight him. 42 HP, we don't have to heal. That's plenty for this guy. Hoo-ha, yo, I'm not scared. Well, X accuracy, turn 1. A rock throw and miss, that's fine. I mean, it actually would have been beneficial if he hit me, because I lost red bar. Oh yeah, which is another reason why I lost time in the last split. Oh yeah, and I didn't have red bar on the rival fight too. Yep. All adds up. Bad movement, no red bar. Makes sense. Bruno's a Diddy player? Yeah, no, I thought the same thing, man. I can't help it now. Ever since that YouTube video, man, of, what's his face? Hungry Box? Fighting against that Diddy Kong player, and the Diddy Kong player kept using the hoo-ha, and the audience member kept shouting it out. He got all butthurt about it. Oh, man. I mean, because that's the funniest thing, right? It's always when you try to shut things down, that's when they become really big. It's like, people will make, like, dumb memes or silly jokes or whatever on the internet, and, like, nobody cares. Then you have somebody say, don't do it, and then it just catches like wildfire. Yeah, hoo-ha, man. It had a few other things it was called at the time. Like when the game first came out. Like, I can't remember all of them, but like, not everybody was calling it the hoo-ha. But after Hungry Box. Yeah, no, man, it was only the hoo-ha. It can only be. Poor Hungry Box. He got bodied. Is what it is, man. Jigglypuff is not the best character. No, sir. Alright, so we're gonna X Special. Ah, rip. Nobody says I still quote the Mega Man fighting to save the world from the first Smash 4 presentation tournament. Yo, dude, I know, right? And isn't there supposed to be an invitational at this year's E3? Because I believe they already sent out the invites. So, like, that's happening to— oh, why am I using Earthquake on Golbat? I hit myself twice in confusion. I'm clearly confused. Blizzard Banks, please. What was I doing? I mean, again, it didn't matter because I was hitting myself in confusion, but geez. Yeah, no, the Invitational was so good. I'm really looking forward to the next one. Oh, dude. I really hope that the game, like, has all these new mechanics. I really do. I hope they have, like, an altered version of Rage, an altered version of, Heavy Armor, or— yeah, Heavy Armor needs to change completely. Because, like, I know Little Mac has Super Armor on a lot of his attacks. And then he had Heavy Armor on Straight Lunge, which, Bowser has Heavy Armor just period. Just walking around he has Heavy Armor. But, like, it's just so weak. Like, you could, just Fair with Sheik's Forward Air, dude, which is one of the weakest aerials in the entire game. And yeah, no, you'll still get that, you'll still knock him out of his Heavy Armor. It's like, what's the point, dude, if, like, people can still use really fast, weak hits to body you? What does Heavy Armor even do? Helps against, like, Mega Man pellets, but that's about it. What do I do? Yeah, Elixir before the fight. I need to heal, too. Heal up. Make the safety save in case I die to Gyarados. Which I haven't died to Gyarados in a little bit, so it's gotta happen eventually, man. It's gotta happen eventually. Nobody says they doing a Smash Switch tourney and Splatoon 2 tourney at E3, if you remember right. Oh man, that's so good. It's so good, man. I'm gonna watch the heck out of that. I want to see what they do, man. Oh, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. It's still a whiles away, man, but it's gonna be good. Alright, so X Special. This is gonna Hydro Pump, and he missed! Yo, let's go, dude! Yeah, that's a good point. Hydro Pump's like only 80% accurate. I expect to be hit by it 10 out of 10 times. It usually does hit me 10 out of 10 times. Like, it missed right there, but I assure you, I've been hit by 10 Hydro Pumps before that. I just forget it has a higher chance to miss than it has to crit. Because I get crit more often than it misses. Oh man, that's just this video game though. I mean, Hydro Pump is 80 accuracy in this game, right? Or is that the later generations? I could have sworn it was always 80 accuracy, but I don't know. I'll need to double check that. Yeah, either way, man. Like, I don't know. Nintendo's been on the ball with like a lot of things lately, so if they can just knock the Smash Invitational out of the park, oh, it's done. All done. Alright, well, that's Lance. Easy peasy peasy. Alright, so I didn't take any damage on this guy, so we can just go straight into the rival fight. As long as he doesn't crit me with Sky Attack, we'll be fine. No problems. Yeah. Bring it on, Blue. Show me what you got. Yo, as bad as this run is, we actually pretty much were keeping pace after Koga. Like, we lost some time on Lorelei because of the red bar, but like, I didn't really have much control over that. Yeah, we pretty much kept pace, dude. That's good. Oh, he is using Sky Attack turn 1. Yo, this better not crit me. Better not crit, dude. Alright, here's the Sky Attack. If it crits, I die from full. There's nothing you can do about it. But nope, we're good. Alright, that's the fight. All the worries are behind me. We can only win from this point, dude. We can only win here. Because it's like, as long as I'm mashing A, my horn drills are always gonna hit. I'm always gonna be faster than the opponent. I literally can't lose here. Like, I'd have to, like, you know, either mess up my up and down inputs, but I'm not pressing up or down. I'm only using the one hand to just smash A and B sometimes just for the faster text. I mean, my controller could die, but, like, even then, you know, I could still make it work. Now I can look up Inferno? Yo, you're right, man. But yeah, nah, I don't need to look him up. I finally remembered. Yeah, the blue fight. Like, it's so funny, man, because it's like, if you're not doing this fight in the speedrun, this is actually a super duper hard fight. But honestly, there's just RNG in the first, the first turn. Like, if he uses Sky Attack turn 1, and then crits with it, you do die. There's nothing you can do about it. But the odds of that are so low, man. They're so low. But I've seen it happen at a speedrun marathon, so never say never. Because I mean, I say they're low, but it's like relative, right? Like, Sky Attack has a 1 out of 4 chance to be used. 1 out of 4 is not that low a chance. Like, we lose to Machoke's Karate Chop in old boy Giovanni's gym, and that's slightly less than 1 out of 4. Because he can use next item too. But again, he has to crit with it. So it's 1 out of 4 to use Sky Attack. And then Pidgeot itself, I think, has like a 16% chance to crit. Maybe a bit lower than that. It's something around there. But just because it uses Sky Attack doesn't mean it's going to crit. But it has a pretty good chance of critting. Relatively. You know, who was harder, Gary or Cynthia? I mean, personally, it's been a really long time since I've played the game casually, but I would say if you were to play the game casually and you choose Bulbasaur, then you're gonna have a real hard time with a rival fight. I mean, again, it's just been a while, but like, Cynthia's team's extremely well-rounded, just like Gary's team is. Gary's team is really well-rounded, or blue, whichever one you want to call them. Yeah, they're both really well-rounded. If it's Diamond and Pearl, I would definitely give it to Gary. I would say Gary has the stronger team if it's Diamond and Pearl. If it's Platinum, though, it might be Cynthia. I believe she has the highest level Pokemon out of all the Elite Four champions in her Garchomp. I think. Not counting refights. Yeah, not counting refights, I think she has the highest level champion. Or she's the highest level champion. Or the champion with the highest level Pokemon. Words are so hard. So, I don't know. It's pretty tough. Yo, Nurse says Cynthia's still your favorite champion fight? It was just so iconic? Yo, Cynthia's amazing, dude. I mean, Blue will always be my favorite champion fight just because of, like, Pokemon Red was my first game. And, like, Blue is literally your rival throughout the entire game, and then also you know what he's like in the anime, so there's always that, you know, animosity, I guess. Yo, this run was so bad, and I still got a 206.55. That's really cool in my eyes, dude. I really like that. But yo, either way, guys, it's 2:55 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and close up shop here, but yo, much love to everybody who came in to check out the Pokemon Red stream. We'll be doing more tomorrow. I'll catch you guys next time, but first,